and ada Sinta. Halo Sinta, selamat malam. Bu Eni, selamat malam.
Selamat malam, Miss Tia. Selamat malam semua.
Halo.
Selamat malam.
Halo.
Selamat malam.
Selamat malam.
Bu Eni dan Sinta, malam hari ini acaranya akan dibawakan dalam bahasa Inggris ya, tapi nanti akan campur-campur dalam bahasa Indonesia juga kok. So I hope you can understand, but don't worry, it all mixed with pictures. Halo Sinta, selamat malam.
Semua sudah makan malam.
Oke, Miss.
Ya, and then lalu ada Pak Randy. Selamat malam Pak Randy. Ya, ada Miko
Hai
juga.
Pak Randy.
Oh, hi Margaret. Okay, very well. I think everyone is here. No, wait, actually my guide is not here yet. May I ask, Yot, can you help me contact Picona? If let's say in 5 minutes, if let's say in 5 minutes she's not arriving, but I think she's trying to connect with Zoom. Nah. All right. So let's go. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, selamat malam, good evening, dear friends. Welcome again to virtual tour with me, Kak Tia, with the title today, Surprise Me Chiang Mai. So, I use the word surprise me because most probably some of you haven't known about what to see in Chiang Mai, or maybe if you ever been to Chiang Mai, you might not have visited some places that I'm going to show you tonight. So that's why the title is Surprise Me Chiang Mai. Now, I think all of you know how to enjoy yourself during the tour. So just make sure that you have enough snacks to keep you survive throughout the tour, and also some drinks. And just relax. I mean, this is not a webinar. This is also not a meeting. So just feel free by yourself at home, and then just make sure that your microphone is always on mute so that it won't disturb the other friends. And then this program will be conducted in English. It's supposed to be conducted in Bahasa, but since we have friends joining from, we have from Malaysia, we have from Singapore, we also have from Thailand. So it's quite international. That's why the program will be conducted in English. As a disclaimer, dear friends, the content inside this online tour are used only for entertainment and or educational purposes only. Some materials in these sessions are taken from my personal library, as well as third parties properties, and taken from the third parties properties full right to its owner, no intention for infringement whatsoever. Me and my partners are not intending to do any advertisement from any of the brand mentioned throughout the session. So this tour is sponsored by Fresh Cool. This one, minyak angin pertama dengan resep Thailand yang ada di Indonesia, Fresh Cool. So all of you who are first timer joining my tour will receive this 1 bottle of Fresh Cool ointment sent to your home for free. Yeah, so just make sure that when you register, you enter your home address properly. Otherwise, you can also still chat me in the chat box in the Zoom. All right, so next is that, well, actually, I'm going to introduce you my friend who is the tour guide in Ratchaburi, but hang on, yeah, I think I might need a help from my friend either George or Margaret to give the Zoom link to Picor, because seems that she's having a problem to enter our tour. Hang on, yeah. All right. Okay.
No answering.
So you have sent, right, George? Okay. Hope she's joining very soon. Just a second. I'm just making sure and then turn off the ting tong sound that it won't disturb us throughout the tour. Nah, okay. Later on, I will introduce her once again when she entered the Zoom room. So, just a little bit information about my travel business is that I'm the owner of TNT, and then we do at the moment virtual tour mostly until, of course, the real trip happening and takes place. So here are our company, what we do so far. Enjoy.
Adalah kacamata, obat ganteng ada parfum.
Selamat malam.
Selanjutnya dengan
Good morning, beautiful people. What's today?
Are you ready to get on board? Are you? Taking off.
Selesai ngomong kelihatan kita tanggal musnah.
Share your experience about so now we are arriving at Zurich Airport. Setelah kita di grup ini pakai mountain train. Kotanya namanya kota Ecuador. We are going to take cable car. Ready untuk jalan-jalan di sekitar Zurich. Everywhere they have the label.
ada lagi sungai air panas tuh cuma air panas.
Nah,
Dia sepanjang sungai itu air panas semua itu.
nah. Kalau Pulau Sindung itu mana yang tempat monyet-monyet itu? Hah? Pulau Sindung.
Itu Taman Nasional Bukit Barisan itu. Yang Taman Nasional Bukit Barisan itu kan?
Kalau Taman Nasional itu memanjang sampai Sumatera Barat ya.
Alright, so sawadika. Sawadika artinya selamat malam, selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat datang. Semua selamat dan pertemuan pertama pasti akan menggunakan kata sawadika. So now my dear friend is here. Pikor, good evening, sawadika.
Good evening, sawadika everybody. Good
How are you
evening.
today, Pikor?
Bye. I heard the voice very get used to, right?
Very familiar, yeah. You
Yes,
hear a familiar voice, of course.
Yes.
So, Pikor, สบายดีไหมคะ
สบายดีค่ะ
เป็นไงบ้างคะ
Now just stay at home, just for safe. Just stay at home and not really go out to anywhere, because now we have to stay safe.
Yeah, so it's the same situation, no? Thailand
Yes,
and
it
Indonesia,
is also
so we cannot
it is
go
also
out.
the same in Jakarta, right?
Yes, it's the same in Jakarta. That's why we are having the virtual tour. We bring Thailand into Indonesians' home, into Singaporeans' home, and also to some friend in Malaysia's home. No?
Okay.
Pikor, so let's just get on with our tour. Thank you so much for coming, by the way. And Pikor is located, his hometown is located in Ratchaburi area. It's in the central of Thailand, not too far away from Bangkok. So friends, if you are going to Thailand, just a little bit information about the country is that there are 3 places that you can visit. I mean, 3 regions that you can visit, and each regions with their own with their own characteristic. For example, if you're looking for beach destination or the sea destination, then choose your spot, your destination to the southern part of Thailand. And then if you want to have a little bit of metropolitan kind of lifestyle, then certainly central is the place where the capital city is located. But if you're looking for nature and then a bit of, not a bit, but a lot of Thai culture, the origin Thai culture, then you should go and stay on the northern part of Thailand, which we are going to visit tonight. So Chiang Mai is one of a few provinces in the northern part of Thailand. And what can we visit? What can we see there in Chiang Mai? What are the some iconic spots or iconic food or things from Chiang Mai? Well, in recap, in one page, what you can see in Chiang Mai are, let's say, definitely this is the highlight of the city itself, which is the gate, the apa ya bilangnya, kayak benteng ya, kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia tuh benteng, is just like a fortress where the old Lana Kingdom started. Later on, Pikor will share with us what is actually Lana Kingdom. And then, of course, some Buddhist temple, not some, actually a lot Buddhist temple. We will visit one of the
Most
iconic,
famous.
yeah, one of the most famous temple in Chiang Mai, but rarely people know about this temple. And then, of course, the highest point, the highest temple in Chiang Mai area, we're going there. If in real, we will need to trek, and then we might, but we will visit one of the hill tribe, but not the Hmong village, but it will be the Karen village. So more or less, those are the, one more thing I forgot, the most iconic items in Chiang Mai is this one, the elephant. Who doesn't like elephant? Everyone likes elephant. So we will definitely visit Elephant Care Center during our tour tonight. So if looking at our map tonight, the distance, the program will be, let's say, 2 weeks ago, I've conducted the tour to Thailand, 5 days. So if let's say you're extending that trip after 5 days, 4 nights in Bangkok, then we can go to and spend another 3 nights in Chiang Mai. How is the program? It will be overnight train from Bangkok all the way to Chiang Mai, and then we'll spend around 2-3 nights there in Chiang Mai, and then coming back again to Bangkok by bus. So it's going to be a bit different. If previously we are taking flights, land, right? Oh. Continue on. Let's have a look. What do we have now? So, Pikor, we are going to get on the train,
Okay.
as if we are from Kuala Lumpur. What is the train station, the main train station in Bangkok that we can take this train to?
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur train station. Yes, that's right. So, how is actually the train look like and the train station look like when
I tell you for this train station, because it is, from our King Rama V, our king copied this station from Europe, because at that time, he contact to many countries in Europe to develop our country. So that's why our station is quite look so big, and it is like European style. Okay.
Oh, no wonder. Actually, because this train station is similar like the one in what we have in Jakarta. It's really colonial style, big like this,
I
right?
see.
But how can we go to this train station if, let's say, we are staying an overnight in the city center of Bangkok?
You can take MRT. MRT, you know, at the bottom of this, in front of, sorry, it is in front of this train station. You just take off and then you just go into the station. Very
God,
easy.
I'm stopping here. Can you share with us the story? What are these pictures? Who are these people inside this photo?
Okay. If someone already joined us since our last virtual tour, but these are on your left hand side. This is our King Ramanai and our Queen formerly previously, and now we have the our King Rama 10, and the on his left hand is our Queen now. You know, because why, you know, everywhere in Thailand you can see, I tell you, because for our country, for Thai people, we respect our kings a lot, because you know, for these pictures, if I can say that if you go to Thai people house, you can see this picture every house, I can tell you, because Thai people respect the kings since we were born. You know, we can see the king's picture already in our house.
So how important is this king to the Thai people? What role do the Thai people consider the king?
uh, uh, for Thai people
What can the
consider the
king
king
be
like
to
God,
the people?
you know, because in for Thai people, we believe that king is God, you know. They were born like because they have how can I say, it is like they have many power, and king can do many things, you know, like I can such as our King Ramanai. He can be a carpenter, he can be a musician, he can be many things, you know. He is like a Superman. So that's why, you know, Thai people, we think that our king is like God, you know.
So consider like God, yeah, like an angel as
Yes,
well, so can do many
yes,
things.
yes,
Mm.
yes. You know,
If
because
not mistaken, also he like photography, no?
yes,
Whenever,
he also is. So that's why I said he can do many things. So that's why he's like Superman.
like a
As
Superman.
I said, yeah, he can be a
Nice.
technician, you know. He can be a technician, carpenter, musician, and many things, you know. So that's why I said that he is our Superman.
Yeah, I also remember that everywhere we can see there are two flags hanging in front of each building or houses, right? One is
Uh-huh.
the flag with the yellow color,
Yes.
the one is the national flag,
Nation
is
flag.
it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Because
but what is this yellow color flag? Why
yellow
there are two?
yellow color flag is the representative of the king. It is the color of king.
Okay.
It
So it could say, we can say that actually these two flags are symbolizing, one is the national flag and the
one
other
is
one
the
is the
king.
flag of the king, yeah, king or the
Yeah.
kingdom flags.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting, no? Thailand.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, Picor.
Yeah, Thailand has, you know, many things quite interesting, you know. I just need all of you to visit, you know, maybe just because we have 4 regions in our country, but you know, in each region it has like a signature of each region. Just need you to visit to Thailand.
Yeah. Okay, so right now we are going to see some signatures of Chiang Mai while we are
Okay.
taking the overnight train to Chiang Mai. So this is the one that we see here, friends, is the first class sleeper train. So it's very exclusive. It's very exclusive, and then the capacity is less than 50 per day or per way. So that's why have to really book far in advance. So it costs, I mean, the cost you just saw earlier, it costs around 47 US dollar approximately, and it takes around 12 to 13 hours and reach Chiang Mai. So now we have arrived in Chiang Mai. What are we going to do next? Next is that after from Hua Lamphong train station, we are arriving in Chiang Mai. And then the first visit I'm going to take you, of course, after a 12 hours or 13 hours train ride, even though on a sleeper bed, definitely you must miss a convenience or a comfortable or a comfort place, right? So I'm going to take you before we are trekking up to one of the most significant temple in Chiang Mai area. Let me take you to our hotel first. And the hotel name is in Bahasa is similar, the meaning as laughing. The name is Ketawa, pet friendly, Ketawa. So, okay, this is the main area of Chiang Mai. So here have the Niman area where a lot of night entertainments, but not only around here, but around this area also there are some night entertainments, especially the night market and the night bazaar. Now our hotel is just across the river, across the Ping River, not too far away, approximately from here to the city center, around 2 kilometers away. Of course, you can take the Songteo or the public transportation, or you can also walk. Take you half an hour most probably. So here is our hotel. Just have a look. I'm going to show you a little bit about the hotel. It might not look fancy, but it's quite decent and clean. And it is one of the hotel that can accept pet. Yeah, pet. So from outside, maybe it doesn't look really enchanting, but it's quite a decent hotel. And it's quite cheap as well. It's quite affordable. So many people like to stay here. And then at night, if have time, or usually people make the time, can also enjoy some downtime at the riverside cafe nearby here, the Good View Bar, and of course enjoying some live music with good food, especially surrounded by good friends. This is also one of perfect holiday to spend with. Yeah. All right. So after from the hotel, let me take you next to lunch spot. Now, in Chiang Mai, friends, of course there are plenty of food, right? But not all people coming to Thailand can eat Thai food because of either the spiciness or the sourness of the food itself, right? But here is a nice restaurant. Of course, it looks like really small restaurant, homey kind of restaurant. But this restaurant is I choose this place because of its history, not history, but the story as well as the food. This restaurant serve vegetarian kind of food. And then beside the vegetarian, of course, they serve healthy food. Basically, they serve healthy food, no MSG, etc. The story of this restaurant is that this restaurant owned by a lady named Lin. So this lady, actually, when she started around 10 years ago, she started the restaurant with only 13,000 baht. 13,000 baht, Praman Kalai, because in US dollar.
In US dollar, 3,000 something.
No, 3,000. Oh yeah,
3,000
no, 300
US dollar.
300 US dollar approximately.
Sorry, 350. Yes.
300, yeah, approximately around 350. So she has only that much, right? Now, after the third year, okay, she struggles by herself basically. just like most of the lady with alone with the parent, alone with the children, she started this business by herself. So until now, her customer mainly are foreigners who come into Chiang Mai and stay longer in Chiang Mai area. So basically, Chiang Mai is one of the destination that is how can I say, the foreigners like to stay longer and spend around, let's say, a month, similar like in Bali. But this one, Bali is the beach area. This one is a mountainous area. Okay, so by the way, this is one of the signature dish, olive fried rice, very good with cashew nut and saparot.
Anana. Anana.
Ananas, yes.
Anana.
Pineapple.
Yeah. Pineapple, yes. Anana.
Okay. All right, Pikor. So please take us to this significant temple in Doi Sutep.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, next is the Doi Sutep area. Oh, this is all the food.
Restaurant.
Okay, we skip that. We skip
Looks
the
yummy,
food. And
yeah?
then now, looks yummy, especially now dinner time. I haven't had my dinner yet.
Of course.
Okay, Pikor, please take us to Doi Sutep.
Okay, so please to welcome to Lanna Kingdom once again. You know, Chiang Mai is one province in formerly we call Chiang Mai province is Lanna. Lanna has 8 provinces included. You know, it is in the up north of Thailand. At first, the capital of Lanna Kingdom is in Chiang Mai, but you know, later on they moved to Chiang Mai because Chiang Mai, it is like, at that time, Chiang Mai is like a new city which can make the everything glow with Chiang Mai, you know, because Chiang Mai is in the center of from around another 8 provinces. Okay, so now we go to the significant temple of Chiang Mai. You know, Doi Suthep is the most famous temple. If you know, someone said that if you come to Chiang Mai but you didn't go to this temple, that means you have ever been in Chiang Mai. You have to go there. You know, normally we take the bus or a pickup. If you can see, if someone used to go there, you can see the red one, the pickup red one, to go up to, because they don't allow the bus to go up to the temple. They allow only a mini pickup go up there. You know, but there will be one day, you know, in a year when a Vesak day, Visakha, Vesak or Visakha, I don't know, some country called Visakha, you know, they will go up to this temple by walking up to the temple. This is like a tradition of Chiang Mai people to go up by walking instead of taking a bus or a pickup, you know. And you can see, you know, it is like architecture from this, because that's why previously it is not altogether to be Thailand or Siam, because Lanna Lanna Kingdom, it is include Myanmar people, Vietnamese people, Laos, and some part of China altogether. But finally, when Ayutthaya period, you know, the king of Ayutthaya conquer to Lanna Kingdom and take Lanna Kingdom to be Siam or Thailand now. So that's why if you can see the architecture or Buddha, you can see it is almost like the monk or the Buddha in Myanmar. If you can see, you can compare. And previously you can see the ladder, you know. As I said, that on the Vesak day or Visakha day, the people will go up by walking. the ladder to go up to the temple to this stupa. If you can see this stupa, this is it is around 306. You have to go up to the temple and to pay respect to this stupa. Inside this stupa, they input the ash of bone of the Buddha inside. Every stupa in like in a famous temple in Thailand, they almost input the ash of bone of the Buddha inside. Okay, and you can see the Hill tribe people, because up there will be a village which is it is called Doi Pui. It is a Hill tribe village. If you go up from the temple.
Nice, yeah. So, Pico, what do you suggest for us Asian to go up to the temple? Is there any other way? Is there a lift? Is there
No
a
lift, no
carriage?
lift, no lift. You have
So
to
the
walk,
only way.
For Thai people, we believe that if you go up by walking up like this, it is like you pay respect to the Buddha. It is like the way to, because can you imagine that our life from our life now, it is very easy, right? You can take a pickup or you can take a minibus to go up to the temple. But can you imagine for the one who built this temple, how can they do? They don't have a bus, they don't have a pickup, right? They don't have even motorcycle or bicycle, walk only. But
I
at
see.
first, I tell you, for this temple, it was built by, because previously for Thai people, it is like a fortune, they put the ash of bone of the Buddha on the elephants, on the elephant back, and ask the elephant to go. When this elephant stop at which place, so they will build a temple on that place, and that elephant walked to this Doi Suthep. So they build this temple to at this place,
I see. Okay, wow, nice story about this Doi Suthep. Honestly, I've been to Chiang Mai, I think two times, but I had never been to Doi Suthep before. So this means I haven't been to
Really?
Chiang Mai.
Impossible there. So that means you haven't been in Chiang Mai at all, This is,
No, I
like I
haven't
said,
been to
it
Chiang
is a
Mai at all.
significant temple. You have never been in Chiang Mai at all,
I keep
because
it for the next visit.
Okay. I
For
tell
the next
you.
visit with our friends here, because.
Okay, for sure. I go there.
Okay.
I go there too.
Please
I
come with
tell
us.
you. Okay.
All right. So after from Doi Suthep, where we go? Because what is this?
This is Tha Packet.
Tape.
If you, I don't know, in your country, it is like the king in our country, previously when each any of city which is a capital, they have to build like a wall, to protect the enemies. And in every country, I mean, like in Ayutthaya, if someone ever been in Ayutthaya, you can see that it has a rivers around the city, around the island, which is the old town. So if you show Tia, can you show the map before that you show our map for city center in Chiang Mai, the one, the white one I show you.
The city center in Chiang Mai.
Okay. Can you minimize it a bit so I can show? If you can see, it is like how can I say? If you can see, it is like a canal. It is a square, yes. And if you can see, around the square, you can see something black. That is a canal, which is for Thai king. Every Thai king, they will build. This is the inside the square. It is like a city, and then they will make a wall. They will make a wall around the square, and the black the line is black, it is a canal, because it can protect the enemy to go inside the city. This is like a technique of our king before.
Okay, so
and
while
then we
you
go back. Yes, we go back to
maybe while
Tapegate.
you're maybe while you
Ah.
are talking about the topic gate, let's
See, you can see, because next to the Tapegate, you can see it is like how can I say, it is like a small canal, because like I told you, this is a technique of our king to protect the enemy to go inside the city. And Tapegate, it is quite important now, because it is the only one gate, because this is the gate to go into the city from formerly. See, and it is the one that still completes gates, only one that it is still complete. If you can see at the gate, it still have the gate to open and close down, if you can see. And this area, it is really in city center, and many times that they have like important ceremony like Songkran, Loi Krathong, they will have parade, right? Because the government will do something. But this guy, this guy.
Oh, he's an artist.
Yeah, maybe he feels like freedom, so that's
He's
why
happy.
he is happy. And
Okay,
because
so showing a little bit about the topic gate. Let's have a
yes.
look virtually how we walk in the topic gate. Hang on.
Okay, you show me the gate first. Hello. 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 ระบบสัญญาณต่ำ Hello.
You have to wait, I think, TIC.
I'm
Because
back.
of the signal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You come back. Okay. Because of
I
the
took a
signal.
pee stop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because of the signal is here. Hang on, yeah. We have a little bit of technical.
Josh.
Okay, Pikor, you were saying, you mentioned before that you had studies in Chiang Mai, right?
Yes. I have graduated primary school in Chiang Mai, and also university as well.
Okay, so this is the gate to
Tapegate. Okay.
So let's see, like this.
Okay. In this area, as I told you before, when they have like any celebration like Songkran or Loi Krathong, they will all together here. And this is really in city center,
Okay. So this is the city center of Chiang Mai, yeah?
City center of Chiang Mai, Previously.
Where is the canal, Pikor?
Sorry?
Where is the canal? Is it under?
Canal. Not under, just next to the gate, the yellow one, and then you can see, it is on the left and the right hand side of the gate.
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine? It is, yeah. And then if you go on the left hand side, it just a short wall, and then next to it is the canal.
I see. So it's not really total surround, not totally surrounded the gate, yeah?
Yes. And this is as I told you before, because the Tapegate is the only one that the gate is very complete.
Complete. That means still intact until now.
Yes, yes, but it is okay lah, because the wall they have construct, because it is long time already, because Lana Kingdom, it is from 1350. So that's why this is almost 700 years already.
All right, Picor. So I guess we have circled enough the Taipei Gate. So now
Okay.
let's move on to another significant spot in Chiang Mai. Okay. This one is called the Silver Temple. All right. I know that I have a couple of places with the temples, but please bear with me, because this place is I really like to show you guys, because this place is really magnificent. Why is that? Simply the craftsmanship making this temple. So when we come to this place, it's not as a place to worship, but a place to admire the human skill in creating some art, some art.
Sorry, Tia. I tell you what you are talking about, because in Chiang Mai they have a village to do like silver carving. If you go there next time, if you go with me, I show you this village. So that's why they can do silver temple.
Yes, the silver temple. All right,
Yes.
I'm going to show you the silver temple. Hang on, yeah. Silver temple, Chiang Mai. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Not yet, I guess. Satu. Nah, here you are. The silver temple. Wait. Like this. So around this temple, they make from silver. But the silver is carved with from, how to say, like this. So silvernya itu bentuknya lempengan. Jadi lempengannya nanti dia carve dari belakang. Ada caranya bagaimana dia bisa bikin silver like this. Nah, let's see. Okay. Really sorry, there is a little bit of connection problem. Like this. So all the ornaments inside this temple are made from pieces of silver that they make 3D, three-dimensional, by sculpting, by can I say, sculpture ya. Jadi dia bikinnya bentuk kayak di paku-paku begitu, ya kan? Nanti gambarnya jadi muncul dari belakang. Nah, sayangnya kita nggak ada nih fotonya di sini. Sampelnya kayak gini. Nah, ini juga salah satu spot yang we cannot miss when we go to Chiang Mai. Okay. Nice, no? All right. So our next visit, where shall we go next, Picor?
Kantok dinner.
So it's time for dinner, yeah. What is
Yes.
kantok dinner?
Kantok dinner, it is like a traditional dinner. If you, this is also the one that if you come to Chiang Mai, you have to have this kind of dinner, because it is like a welcome dinner from northern people.
Can you elaborate more about this kantok dinner? So special about this kantok dinner? So you were mentioning to me earlier that for this kantok dinner, serve not on a plate but on a basket, is it?
Yes, yes. It is like they call it is kanto, but it is like a basket, you know, a round basket, and everything, all foods were put all together, and each one will have a basket, a mini basket of sticky rice. This is traditional shows of the northern people.
So we don't sit on a chair, right?
No, no, we sit on the floor.
Sit on the floor.
But if you can hear, you know, the song of northern people, it is like very slow life, right? Smooth and very nice song, because you know, in northern Thai people, northern Thai people quite like slow life and easy life, you know, not like it is completely different from southern people, you know.
Why is that? If the southern people more
More excited, and you know, do everything fast, even the language that they say, you know, very fast. You can, you know, if you are not a southern people, you cannot, we, of course, you cannot understand. But northern people, you know, the way of they speak really slow, and you know, when you listen to them, really happy to listen.
I see. So another good thing about, not good thing, but another unique thing about these northern people is also their heritage about the massage. Is it?
Yes, yes. It
Yeah.
is also.
So
This is like a local massage.
the local massage, the Thai herbal ball massage. So friends, when you go to Chiang Mai, you must not miss the Thai herbal ball massage. So how is it different than the other Thai massages? Let's say if other Thai massages, if you only come to Bangkok or Pattaya, you can enjoy the Thai massage without tool. So basically only the person to massage you and then will stretch your body all around, right? But when you go to Chiang Mai, the one thing that you must not miss is the Thai herbal ball massage. What is this Thai herbal ball massage? So we will have a look this Thai herbal ball massage. So it is basically local massage with herbs like this, and then all the herbs is put inside or onto a piece of cloth, muslin cloth, right? Like this, and then this cloth like this, and then make a wrap, tie it very tie with the ribbon, and tie it very tightly like this. So all these herb depends on you what you want to put in. Well, basically, if you just go to the massage shop, they already have a ready-made herbal ball, because this herbal ball, after all the ingredients are mixed and then tied with the cloth, have to put into the steam for around 30 to 45 minutes, and that it becomes moist, right? So when it's moist, and then test first on the skin, then put all over the body. So this one is very authentic from Chiang Mai. So not miss. But people say that actually long time ago, this type of massage brought by the monks, the Buddhist monk from India, all the way to Thailand. And then it is used for many centuries to cure the body ache and to relieve the pain, the body pain. Yeah. So again, this is a not must miss activity. Well, you can do the workshop and do the massage, or you can also do the massage right away directly. Yeah. Okay, and you can find this anywhere around Chiang Mai. So next, after we are having this is the kantok dinner. Sorry, this one we missed. Anyway, so now let's move on to our next destination. If in the real tour, this already coming to the second day. So on the second day, we are going all the way up north, approximately 2.5 hours drive from center of Chiang Mai all the way to the mountain area. Now, in this mountain area, we're going to visit this place, the Karen Village. What is this Karen Village? All right. Iklan dulu. Nah, you might know that when we visit, when we talk about Chiang Mai, we also hear or we know about the people with the long neck, right? The long neck tribe, or some tribes with the long ear, similar like the one in Kalimantan. Also, we have the long ear tribe. But actually, this tribe, they are not originally Thai tribe. They are basically refugee or the coming from Burma or Myanmar. Now they are actually one of the most populated tribe in the northern part of Thailand. So what are the uniqueness about them? Let's have a look. Yeah.
Tia, sorry.
Yes.
You can see he'll try long neck, right?
Yes, Pikar.
And can you imagine, for these people, they cannot get COVID-19.
Oh.
Because normally COVID will be at your throat, right? But, these people, they have very long neck. So it is very difficult for COVID-19. Just kidding.
So the virus will... the virus will not reach to the lung because of the long neck, yeah.
Yes, it is very difficult for virus COVID to go into the lung, because they have long neck.
A good point. Okay.
Okay.
Now, friends, when we go to Karen Village, basically they just call village, but actually very few people now live in the village, and the village itself becomes a touristic place like this. It's so obvious. Simply, this is their only way of living. This is the only way where they get their income. So the ladies will work at the shop like this, relying on the tourists to come for their incomes. And then while the guy, the gentleman, will do the farming as a farm. Beside this occupation, the Karen Hill tribe people, they are also a good mahout. Mahout is a person who take care of animal or control, or not animal, but elephant, especially only elephant. But they control elephant. Now, the Karen people is, can say, a great mahouts. And only in this area, in northern part of Thailand, only the Karen people can own, or who owns elephant. Whether it is from the wild, from the forest, or they already have it from generation to generation. So these are the houses where the Karen people live. I can say that they live below normal, let's say, normal wage. Yeah. I'm going to show you quick, like this. So these people, the ladies, they, beside becoming an object for the tourists to come and take a photo with them, they also make clothes, the kain tenun, yeah, like this. So every region or every family, they have different style of clothing, like this. Yeah, the scarf. Now, okay. So now let's see how the life of a woman in the long neck tribe. Okay, so these ladies, they, according to their tradition or according to their tribe, they must put the coil on in around their neck, and it started since 4 years old, when the bone, the neck bone is still a bit soft, right? So it's very easy to wrap the coil. Over time, this coil added up bit by bit, that it becomes and make the neck longer. Actually, it has nothing to do with the length of the neck versus the coil. Means doesn't have to be the coil, the longer the neck. Actually, it's just an illusion, because the coil make their shoulder down. So like we see earlier, like this lady, right? The neck looks longer, while actually it doesn't. The length of the neck and the length of the neck bone is actually still the same. It's just that their shoulder a bit down. And every decade, every 10 years, they will add more coil until they reach the maximum length. And that is approximately at the age of 21 years old. According to the tribe, this tribe, the more coil put in the neck, the longer it is, the more beautiful they are, and the more acceptable to the tribe. So wearing this coil is like honorary, how to say, it's an honor to the tribe. Now, is there a way where they can see their own neck? Yes, they can. So for example, like this lady, she is now in the ceremony to open the coil for the first time in her life, which is at the age of 21. So you see, she was, throughout her life, she never seen her neck bare like that. Always with the coil. Going to bed with the coil, having a shower also with the coil. So when she reached 21, she opened the coil and then she wrapped around for the first time, and then she need to wrap it out, wrap again with the coil. Yeah. So she basically never seen her own neck. She said that she wanted to show herself with the long hair. That is her dream. So at the age of 21, that was her first time putting down her hair. All right. So this is the life of a hill tribe in Chiang Mai. It's very interesting. So even though the village itself even though the village itself is like a touristic place, but I think it's a must see and go. Of course, we just need to bear with the people approaching and quite aggressive in selling. All right. So after the Karen village, we are now going to our next destination, and it relates with the elephant. Nah, one is the Elephant Care Center, or right now they changed the name to be the Chiang Chiang Mai, and then the other one is Elephant Poo Paper. Nah, apa nih? What are these? So, all right. Because you want to share something about Chiang Mai and elephant, Mai?
An elephant, no. No, but for this poo elephant, I really love this place, you know, because as you say, because we do the paper from poo, right?
Wait, people, hang on. We're not getting there yet. Moment. After this, after this.
Okay.
So, friends, our next spot is the Elephant Care Center. Well, it used to be the name Thai Elephant Care Center, but right now they already changed the name to become the Chiang Chiang Mai.
Chiang Mai.
Actually, what is this place? This place is actually owned by Picot's friend, Kun Anchali.
Oh, this one, no?
Chai, Kun Anchali.
Okay. I think you show the one that poo. No, not this
No.
one is from Oi, right? This
Yes,
one is Oi. Okay.
Now, this place is an elephant camp, friends. So this elephant camp, they take care, obviously, elephants. But what kind of elephants do they take care? You see, in Thailand, elephants are used. Most of the elephants are used for entertainment purposes, right? Let's say if we go to Pattaya, for example, there is this one big park where the elephant used for circus, right? Or some elephants also owned by the family and then are used to take the farm produce from the farm to the one spot. Anyway, they are being used domestically, right? So that means if they are used by people domestically, they are taken care by the people since their young age. Means they have no more natural or wild instinct to survive their life. Now, what happened with this animal, with this elephant, after they reach a certain old age? Similar like human being. When we reach to a certain age, right, we need other people to take care of us. The same thing with elephant. So when they reach to an older age, they cannot be put into the wild anymore because they have no instinct. What kind of instinct is that? For example, when it's time to eat, they must find their own food, right? This they cannot do. Because over the years, their life are usually how to say, fed by people, right? Nah, also for after, let's say, when they die, how to bury their bodies, right? So this place, the Thai Elephant Care Center or the Chiang Mai, they take care of that. Their purpose is to take care of the old elephant. Yeah, so they have, I think, more than 20 elephants in their care. So how do they survive? Now, they basically invite volunteers worldwide to come to their place to do some activities with this elephant. For example, feeding the elephant, making the food for the elephant, and then feed them, and then make the herb medication herb bowl for the elephant. Also taking taking bath to the elephant, right? So they provide activities, half day or full day. And this is also one of the activities that if we go to Chiang Mai, we will also do such a thing to take care of the elephant. So I would say their purpose is quite noble. Now, you might ask what happened with them throughout or during COVID period. Of course, their business is closed for the whole year, but they have donation worldwide because they already in the business for quite some time, for very long time. Kun and Charlie's father started this place, and then he was the one who had this idea and concept and to take care of the elephant. So because of that as well, this place is on the reward as the first how can I say, the standard of taking care elephant throughout Thailand. They are the first one to have this certificate, and they are the can say the guideline, the people or the company to set the guideline on how to take care of the elephant. For example, like cannot order the elephant using the hook, because if you know the elephant taking orders from man by getting the hook here behind the ear, or use the chain, right? Now this place they don't do that anymore. And then also ride the elephant on their back, even though the elephant back is quite strong. Actually, it hurts the elephant itself. So this place, they stopped doing such a thing.
Not to total, right?
Not to torture the animal, but to care for the animal itself. Yeah, so it's quite interesting visiting Chiang Mai, and must visit the Elephant Care Center. And then next, still about the elephant, let me take you to another cute spot. This, I believe, my dear little friend here, Chloe, she might like this place. Chloe, this place is for you. So what is this place? It's elephant poo-poo paper. You might think this place.
We know it's just so crazy, right? The idea is just so crazy. That's why we like it. Hi, welcome to Elephant Poo Poo Paper Park. My name is Tan. So this is where we actually turning elephant poo into paper. We actually started from the scratch until come to the finished product. And this is also where we actually made the product for Elephant Parade. So let's start and see how we made it for the first step. So these are all the material that we prepare for making paper for us. And also now we have production for Elephant Parade. This is all the elephant poo that is been clean and dry and ready to be made into paper. Alright, so after we get the fiber cooked and then we dry in the sun, and this is the dry fibers that we need and we use to make poo paper. So this is the dry fiber. It doesn't smell. It's basically just grass and hay and whatever they eat, sugar canes. Alright, so this is a mixing machine. We actually use this fiber, elephant fiber. We scoop it inside. So this is the finished pulp that we get after we have it mixed for 3-4 hours. We make it into a ball, like a pool ball, and one ball can make one sheet of paper. Okay, so we spread it evenly on the screen, and now we got pulp cover all the screen. And the next process is we lift it up. And we're gonna bring this screen, dry it in the sun. And now we are making the products for our Elephant Parade. So this is where we actually put together the notebooks, the scratch pad, the journals, and mini journal for them. This is the first time we work with the Elephant Parade, so this is the first order for them. So we are excited to make the products, and the color and everything is good. We like it. Okay, so now that you've seen all the process, it may sound strange and some people may like a face or something like that, but we're actually proud to be part to turn something that not useful and then we turn something into useful. And actually we are helping the elephant, just like the Elephant Parade, but we just come from this different direction. We're taking the elephant poo and turn into paper, but Elephant Parade, they just, they have the foundation, they do something good, they have the elephant figure and then they do the auction. So we're great to be working with them very much.
So basically all the paper here, they made handmade, and well, even though it's not a limited edition, but usually cannot produce in a factory. Let's say cannot make a mass production because well, you all see the process by yourself, right? So it takes quite a lot of time, and then really make with hands, really handcraft. So yeah, this is a place where should visit. It's educational and also natural kind of place which we need to support. Now, we nearly come to the end of our tour, but let me just check on the chat. Earlier, somebody asked about the bisa buat tissue. Can use for tissue? Yes, can do. Can try ya, Kak Victor. Bu Lily asked, when is the best time to visit Chiang Mai? Good question, Bu. Thank you. Yes, friends, the best time to visit Chiang Mai, and it's also the high season in Chiang Mai, is during December, January, when it's the winter season. So if people say, let's say if I ask Pico, how many seasons are there in Thailand?
In Thailand, we have only 2 seasons. Normally hot and terrible hot. This is as usual. I told to my foreigner friends, But as Tia said that when we need to go and when is the best time to go to Chiang Mai? Yes, it is during winter season. November you can also go there, since normally in Thailand, since October it is already winter season. Maybe you can go there because it is a holiday for students as well, in October, and then from October till February still go to Chiang Mai. And Chiang Mai, that's why I said that if you can remember Thapek Gate, because Chiang Mai is also famous for Songkran festival, also famous for Loi Krathong festival as well. Very, very famous for this province. Songkran festival, many people in another provinces needs to go to Chiang Mai because, in every street or in every road in Chiang Mai, full of people. And that's why I said that in a square of the city center, in each gate of Chiang Mai, because it has a canal around the city, right? So during Songkran festival, they can use the water from that canal to play around, so that's why it is really funny and it is quite interesting for another people from another provinces to go to Chiang Mai. And one of the most famous is Loi Krathong. Loi Krathong is also famous,
Yes.
very nice. Yes, and because during Loi Krathong festival, they have to float the lantern as well, which is very nice atmosphere during Loi Krathong festival.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's too tight today to add the Lantern Festival. Actually, it's quite nice, the Lantern Festival during the Loi Krathong. So yeah, I hope that's answer the question from Bu Lily. When is the best time to conclude? The best time would be the winter time. So when we say winter time, when people say winter time, it's really winter time, yeah, really winter time, without snow, of course. Why is it we call the winter time? Because the temperature can reach below 20 degrees. So if you imagine for a tropical country like Thailand, below 20 degrees is already cold. That means we can go out with the winter jacket, you know. And this is not a myth, but it's the fact. And sometimes this winter temperature, we can really feel it even in Bangkok city, in where usually the city can reach around time, maybe around 1 week span, the temperature is below 20, it's around 15-16 degrees, even in the afternoon. In the morning time, it sometimes can reach 12-13 degrees. Now, all right, so our overnight will be in the mountain area. We are not going back to the city center, but we are overnight in the mountain area. This area is called the place where we are overnighting. We call it Montiunga. I hope I spell it. I hope I pronounce it right, because here we have several friends from Thailand, and it will be quite embarrassing if I say it wrongly. Let me just say and greet some of them.
Montiunga correctly. Correctly. Yeah.
พี่แหม่มสวัสดีค่ะพี่แหม่ม
ดีครับพี่แม่
All right. So yeah, this is basically the place where we will overnight up on the mountain, on top of Mount Viungar. You can choose whichever type of accommodation you would like to have. You can have it in a tent, you can have it in a resort, or just a plain hotel. But these are the scenery that will greet us in the morning with fog. So Chiang Mai, even though it's not winter time or normal season, will have this kind of view early morning. Nice, no? Who wants to go to Chiang Mai? Go to Chiang Mai with me. Romantis ya Kak Victor ya. Banget. Okay. After having this scenery, so our last activity before we go back to Bangkok by bus, I'm going to take you to enjoy a local activity in nearby our hotel, nearby our accommodation. We call it Moncham. Here we will have breakfast and also enjoy some local go-kart. How does the local go-kart?
Amazing what wood can do.
This only Thailand possible. ISO proof or not?
freedom. Oh, I feel so good.
Mama? Let go of your brake. That's the brake.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So that was really a fun way to end our visit in Chiang Mai, and then we go back to Thailand by bus, by luxury bus. Well, I don't need to show you the bus anyway. Bus is just the bus. So yeah, once we arrive in Bangkok, we can do just whatever we want to do. Usually, filling up our luggage, finishing up our Thai bath before the next day we continue on to our hometown. So, all right, let's see in the chat. Feel like riding a roller coaster. Yes, that's right, Pak. Well, it's quite cheap though. I can't remember how much is the cost. Most probably maybe around 20,000 rupiah kali ya, around 50 baht per person, most probably. The name of the roller coaster. Well, because you know the name, the local name, Mai?
No, because
Because we just say,
they just say go-kart, that's it.
go-kart. We just say go-kart, local go-kart. Yeah, that no, not use machine, nothing. So how it goes is that from the base, using the car, the minivan or the songtail, where the people sit in the van and then they take the go-kart with rope. Like that. It's quite fun. Yeah. And this one only the local knows. Okay.
Yeah, because I used to see like in television, you know, it is like a local transportation as well, you know, for this go-kart.
Yeah, that's
For
right.
the people in
So
a village, which is up north and up on the mountain, you know, they use this kind of transportation to carry, because they do almost, they are like they are gardeners, right? And they take this go-kart to take vegetables from the from their place to the home, and then take the vegetable to the city. They use this go-kart to take the vegetables from their garden.
Makes sense. So actually the original purpose of this vehicle is not for entertainment, right? It's used by the local villagers to bring down their farm produce from the mountain all the way to the base, right?
Yes.
Then since many tourists come and they see that there is an opportunity to get more income out of this, so they create such an entertainment. Wow, very clever. Nice. Actually, this one is very simple and local. Yeah, they use only wood and then use the from the wheel, the rubber from the wheel. You see, and then they take up from like this, and then carry it with the van. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, this one should test. Okay, you know, guys, maybe before we end the tour, by the way, feel free to still ask your question in the chat. Meanwhile, let's have a group picture together, shall we?
Can?
Okay. Let me take one with this spot, and then I'll change another. Then I'll stop sharing, and then we change to another background. Okay, so hang on. Just hold your smile. I have two screens here. Right. Smile. 1, 2, and
cheese.
Cheese. Next window. Oh, I have 3 windows. Okay, hang on. The second windows. 1, 2, and
3. Cheese.
And then the last one. Kak Victor baru muncul nih. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So hang on one more. Let me see. Oh, no need. All right. So if you have no more question about our tour tonight, let me close our meetup. Aha, forgot. So okay.
Forgot lah.
Forgot. Food is all about food. So this is the Pak Steven earlier asked for ice cream. Nah, Pak, sayangnya ice creamnya virtual dulu ya, Pak. Nah, ini this is traditional. Okay, ice cream is just an ice cream, but this I have to share you the story. This maybe Picor can help me share the story of Maprau ice cream.
Okay. But you have to show for khao soi first, right? Or you need me to show item now?
Can do.
Okay.
Khao soi kerai.
Okay. For this ice cream, it made from coconut milk. You know, this is like a traditional ice cream of Thailand. Previously in Thailand, we don't have like chocolate ice cream, strawberry ice cream. We don't have vanilla ice cream like in Europe or in America. But formerly we do the ice cream from coconut milk like this. And I can tell you that it is really delicious. You know, I think it is worth if you. I mean, if you can have this kind of ice cream, I think it is better than chocolate and strawberry. Normally we use normally we have this ice cream with sticky rice. If you can see, it has sticky rice under the ice cream, and on top with the peanut, which is it is, you know, when you chew it, it can mix all together very well and very delicious. Recommend when you come to Thailand.
Yeah, that's true. So it might sound strange, yeah, eating ice cream with ketan, nasi ketan, yeah, with sticky rice. But I can tell you, and I can guarantee you, it's a must try. Even though you don't like it, but it's a must try at least once. At least after you try, you don't like it, then okay. But usually people will get addicted with it. So last one is the khao soi. This one is the northern style noodle. So with the curry, like similar like masaman curry, and usually it's served with chicken, and then with the fried noodles.
Sorry. Normally, for Muslim, they also have curry noodle, right?
Yes, that's right.
I used to see, and this is khao soi. It is almost the same, you know, but the curry is lighter than curry noodle, I think.
Because in short, khao soi อร่อยมาก
Of course lah, very อร่อย very
อร่อย means delicious in Thai language. Okay, seems that we have completed our tour today. Now, if I may, can you make yourself ready, your hands on the chat, and share with me what are the place, or which is the place, or the objects throughout our tour today that really you like the most? Can you type it in the chat? Okay, let me see the chapter 4. Okay. One of the most interesting place or spot that you like from the tour today? Seems that many of you like the roller coaster. Kak Victor enjoy the elephant, the first temple. The first temple is the Doi Sutep temple, ya, the one with the 1,000 stairs.
Yes.
Pak Julian, nanti kalau seandainya mau ke Doi Sutep harus you must be in a fit physical condition ya, karena akan trekking walaupun ada mobil ke sana sih. See the ethnic long neck woman, yes that's right. Thank you so much. Vincent suka tempelnya. Just make my photo with the go-kart. Pak Paul, jangan cuma ngambil foto doang ya Pak, nanti harus ikutan go-kartnya beneran. Pupu paper, yes Chloe, pupu paper, elephant pupu paper. Nice. Okay, nice. Thank you so much for your feedback. And then now, last thing before we close our Zoom tonight is that thank you so much for coming and having the virtual tour with me. If you like the tour, please refer me to your friends and family, your community, your colleagues and team leaders, and your business partner who might be useful using virtual tour for them. And at the moment, I'm looking for wine lover and foodies community or friends and family to join me on my next virtual tour next Friday to Switzerland once again with the team Swiss Guilty Pleasure, and we are going to talk about the Swiss food and the wine pairing. And this one we are partnering with the Peak, one of the member of BNI Grow. So please come and join me next week. And also the next day on Saturday, together with my two other friends, we will conduct the virtual tour to show to you exoticism of Eastern Indonesia, to North Sulawesi and also to Raja Ampat. Please also come and join. This event is for free. So you just need, you don't need to register. You just need to go in directly, and we will share to you the flyer next week on Monday. All right then. Once again, thank you so much, Kapun Maknaka, for joining me, and Pikor. Thank you, Pikor, to come and help me guide.
You're welcome.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Pia.
Thank you, Pak Abraham. Thank you, Pak
you.
Paul.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
So feel free to leave the Zoom. Thank you. Hai, ada Susi nih sama Kak Willy. Miki, thank you so much for coming.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the tour.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Very interesting tour. Thank you.
Thank you, Abraham. See you on Sunday, ya.
See you on Sunday.
Victor, thank
See you
you.
on Sunday. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Feel free also to leave the Zoom. So I will still open the Zoom anyway until the last person leave.
Bagus, Katia.